Have you ever noticed this? One day you're full of motivation. You wake up early, you hit the gym, you study for hours, you make a plan for your future, and for a moment, you feel unstoppable. You tell yourself, this is it. This is the version of me that's finally going to change my life. But then, 3 days later, 5 days later, maybe a week later, everything falls apart. The alarm gets ignored, the books stay closed, the workouts stop, and suddenly you're back to where you started. If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. Because the biggest reason most people fail isn't lack of talent. It isn't lack of intelligence. It isn't even lack of opportunity. It's a lack of consistency. And today, I want to talk about why consistency is so hard to maintain and how you can finally build it. The biggest mistake people make is believing consistency means doing huge things every single day. Studying 10 hours, working out 2 hours, grinding non-stop, giving 100% every day. But that's exactly where the problem starts. I've personally experienced this. Every time I got excited about a new goal, I'd go all in. I'd try to change my entire life in one day. I'd create the perfect schedule, set massive goals, push myself harder than ever before. And for a few days, it worked. Then reality showed up. I got tired. I got overwhelmed. I missed a day, and everything collapsed. For the longest time, I thought I lacked discipline, but eventually I realized something. The problem wasn't discipline. The problem was trying to do too much too fast. Motivation is not enough. Most people wait until they feel motivated, but motivation is unreliable. Some days you'll feel like conquering the world. Other days you'll barely feel like getting out of bed. If your success depends on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. Think about brushing your teeth. Do you wake up every morning feeling excited to do it? Probably not, yet you still do it. Why? Because it's a habit. You don't rely on motivation. You rely on routine. Successful people don't win because they're always motivated. They win because they've built systems that work, even when motivation disappears. Imagine 2 students. The first student decides he's going to become a top performer. On day 1, he studies 12 hours. On day 2, he studies 8 hours. On day 3, he studies 5 hours. By day 7, he's completely burned out. Now imagine another student. He studies just 2 hours every day. Nothing impressive, nothing exciting, no dramatic social media posts, no crazy routines, just 2 hours every single day. 6 months later, who do you think gets better results? Almost always the second student, because success isn't built by occasional intensity. It's built by daily consistency. Most people don't quit because they're lazy. They quit because they expect results too quickly. They go to the gym for 2 weeks. Their body doesn't change. They quit. They study for a month. Their grades don't improve immediately. They quit. They start a YouTube channel. They upload 5 videos. Views don't come. They quit. What they don't realize is that every meaningful achievement takes time. Think about planting a tree. You don't plant a seed today and expect fruit tomorrow. First, the roots grow, then the tree grows, then eventually the fruit appears. But most people want the fruit without growing the roots, and that's why they give up. One thing I've personally learned is this: whenever I focused on results, I became frustrated. Whenever I focused on the process, I became consistent, because results are slow, but actions are immediate. You can't control when success arrives. You can only control what you do today. And the moment I understood that, everything became easier. I stopped asking, how far am I from my goal? And started asking, did I do what I needed to do today? That small shift changes everything. Now let's talk about the solution. Rule number 1. Never miss twice. Everyone has bad days. Everyone loses motivation. Everyone gets distracted. Missing 1 day isn't the problem. Missing 2 days is. If you skip a workout today, get back tomorrow. If you miss a study session today, get back tomorrow. Never allow 1 bad day to become a bad week. Rule number 2. Make your goals smaller. Most people fail because their goals are too big. If you're currently studying Dakshari 0 hours a day, don't start with 10. Start with 20 minutes. If you never work out, don't start with a 2-hour gym session. Start with 10 push-ups. Consistency grows from small wins, not giant promises. Rule number 3. Track your progress. Mark an X on a calendar every day you complete your task. Your goal isn't perfection. Your goal is to keep the chain alive. The longer the chain becomes, the harder it is to break. Rule number 4. Stop asking how you feel. Stop waking up and asking, do I feel like doing it today? Instead, ask, what needs to get done today? Your feelings change every day. Your goals don't. The people who succeed aren't the ones who always feel ready. They're the ones who take action even when they don't. At the end of the day, consistency isn't a talent. It isn't a gift. It isn't something you're born with. It's a choice you make over and over again. The truth is, most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they stop. And the people who eventually win, they aren't always the smartest. They aren't always the most talented. They're simply the ones who keep showing up, even when it's boring, even when it's difficult, even when nobody's watching. So stop trying to change your entire life overnight. Just win today, then win tomorrow, then win the day after that. Because a great life is never built in a single day. It's built through hundreds of ordinary days where you chose not to quit. Motivation gets you started. Consistency gets you results. And consistency changes your life.